Drag is to have fun. It really is. It's really to try something new, to try to be not always something different or someone different, but to be able to put a mark somewhere and just be visible in a way. Hi, my name is Subi Bhattarai. I am a queer transmasculine artist with a background in theater, production, drama, and I perform as a drag king. My drag persona is called Phoenix Raj. Drag is a expression of self. It's basically is taking characteristics of femininity and masculinity and over-exaggerating them, usually. And what people will do is, if you're a drag king, you might take masculinity and overperform masculinity in some way. There's drag queens who basically take femininity and overperform femininity. And then there's also drag monarchs. This is a fairly new term that's been up on the rise, but it's for those people who don't really identify as being a king or a queen. And that's kind of, they play with gender fluidity in between and how they kind of use both aspects of femininity and masculinity and put on a show. And that's kind of different than their own identities as well. People ask, okay, well, is that the same as cross-dressing? It is, but it's not. Cross-dressing is, you're just trying to be someone else sometimes. You just want to try the other person's clothes. But it isn't always about expression. It isn't always about performative. Drag in itself is a performance art form. And drag is used to make a statement of some sort, usually. Drag is all about character building. You're a character trying to do something. So we call it a drag persona, right? It's your persona, but in drag. Without a strong character persona, that's not drag. If you're just moving around dancing while you're dressed up in a costume, I don't see that as drag per se, unless that is what the number is asking for. Each culture has their own little way of looking at what is inherently masculine, what is inherently feminine, what does society see is a man, what does society see is a woman, and we're blurring the gaps. Representing community within the drag community, so important. We have our own drag families. People create their own houses as well, and it's about looking out for each other. Drag is a space that many people will come to because they couldn't find another space to be themselves and express themselves. Sometimes being queer can be very lonely. Being a part of a community, you can still feel very isolated. But if people keep showing up as themselves, maybe one step at a time, that makes a difference. And I hope in some way that I can try to make a difference for someone else.